right? So I'm going to teach you something about this, and it's going to help you very well whenever you are playing the keyboard. Now, please pay attention to this one. This is not what I intended to teach right now, but it's like someone called me and people don't have much understanding upon this thing. I'm going to teach you and open your mind. I will let your mind be very, very clear, because wisdom, we all know that knowledge is power. So I'm going to help you know this, so that no one will discourage you, or no one will teach you to do, or will lead you to do the wrong thing, because they are just making ill statements of what you know. Now, follow me right now. Press on the subscribe button right now, and press on the notification bell and open all notifications. All right, call me on 054 193 1255. So let's move on. Now, is it right to play all keys, or is not? The question is yes, it's right to play all keys. Now, it's just a straightforward question. But when do you learn playing all keys? If you are an organist. Now, this is what I'm going to teach you, and please open your mind and open your ears and listen very well. This is the one main reason that has been making many organists stagnant, especially people who are beginners, people who are too young, people who have just started the lessons. Yes, this thing that I'm going to teach, if you don't pay good attention, it is going to make you stagnant. With this thing, you are going to waste a whole lot of years without even knowing the keyboard. Now, let me give you the first thing. Playing songs like this. Sing songs like this and play keyboard and follow like this. Now, it is more psychological than physical. Listen to me right now, please. It is more psychological than physical. So you are just a beginner who just started learning keyboard, and you are learning on F, right? And someone is saying that because you can't play all keys, you are close, so you are also forcing yourself. You just want to play all the keys just like that. Straight away, you just want to play all keys. So you come on, I can teach you the formula. I've even taught it here on my page. You can go and search for it. That you can use to play all keys. But listen to me. After learning that formula, you have to invest your time. I'm telling you, before you can, learning even the F and some courses, you have to be able to memorize. When it comes to playing courses, it deals with your memory. So you have to memorize everything. And you have to be able to remember, because it's just black and white keys that you see here. So you have to learn and play it in a certain manner that you'll be able to remember. Like you will be able to remember everything, right? So if you are just a beginner, now learning how to play worship songs, and then even learning how to play progressions, and boom, you just want to start playing all keys. You have really started a waste of time. That like you are going to waste a whole lot of time. Because let me tell you something. In the beginning, in the olden days, when people used to learn keyboard, now this is something very important. Listen to it very carefully. Don't forget to subscribe, because this kind of information, it's just this place or this platform or this page that you're going to get. So subscribe to this channel, press on the notification bell, and open all notifications. Yes. So in the olden days, this is what they did. If you want to learn the keyboard, they will be teaching you from C to C or from C to B. All the keys, 1-1. They will be teaching you all the keys. And you will spend not less than 5 years to 10 years in learning keyboard. Because, you know why? You have to learn all the keys. You have to memorize all the courses. C courses, C sharp courses, D courses, E flat courses, E courses, F courses, F sharp. You count it. You have to memorize all these things in your head before you start even playing or thinking of progressions. So you just try doing this. You see that 2 years will come and you can't fully recall everything very well. Then you start progressions. Progression is something that is not something that you can use just one formula to play. Keyboard is not a game. It is an institution on its own. Please hear me very well. Please, I'm talking with all malice, all humility. But I just want you to get it very well because I'm really serious on this issue. Because you see some people telling you that, hey, I mostly see some pages on Facebook and they'll be like, hey, so what do you have to say about people who have to play one key? You see, it is never a sin. It is never something bad to play one key. Let me tell you the secret. This is how it is. I per se can play a number of keys, right? But when I'm teaching here, I use one key because I want to build your understanding because learning other keys and learning to play other keys is nothing bad. It is just a transformation, right? Tone, 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 semitone, then you play tone, 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 then you play semitone. It's just that. So if you are playing Do here on F, you just have to shift here. And it's Do here, right? Very, very, very simple, right? G is Do here. Very, very, very simple, right? It is very, 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 very simple. It's very, very, very simple. Change sharp Do. So it's very, very simple. Apply that to everything. When you finish, come back to Re. It's very simple, but you are going to waste time because you have to memorize this thing. So let me tell you, playing the keyboard, the transpose that people brought, the white brought into the keyboard, or the manufacturer of the keyboard brought into the keyboard, is to serve you, is to help you play all the keys on one key so that you would learn how to play the song, because the person who played the song or the person who brought keyboard has sat down and taught and learned and knew that. Yes, he has discovered that people learning all keys before learning progression makes their keyboard learning duration, like it makes their keyboard tuition very long. You won't spend less than 5 years if you have to do this, because you have to memorize everything. Come on, you have other things doing. You are working, you are doing this thing, you are taking care of other things. Yes, so memorizing all these things is just a waste of time. Yes, it's just a waste of time. That is why in the beginning there was no transpose in any keyboard. Yes, only. So if you have even gotten the opportunity to meet these holding keyboards, you see that you will never find any transpose on those keyboards. Why? Because that is how it was being created. And now that technology is coming, you are letting somebody discourage you that you don't play all keys. So what? Come on. I know people who play all keys and they are playing trash. And I know someone who play one key, he's moving with a very big artist in Ghana, and that organist, you can't compare yourself to him. Because you see, Africans, we have to learn. Africans, we have to open our mind. Africans, we don't have to make statements just anyhow, like we don't know anything, we don't know what we are doing. Please, never let anyone deceive you that you are learning on one key, so shift to other keys and it's going to help you. The most important aspect in playing keyboard is playing the right progression. Being able to play very well. Being able to. Now, Adam Reku, for instance, he plays only 2 keys. C and G. C and F, right? Yes, that is the keys mostly we see him playing. And he mostly transpose on C. Now, whenever he's playing, you feel the power at the back of his play. Does that mean that he didn't play the original key on the? No, it is very wrong. I went to a program, a guy was playing the keyboard for me, he was playing all keys, and it was like, even I had to take the keyboard and play it myself, because it was trash. Right? So, then this is because you have been brainwashed that if you don't learn all the keys, play all the keys, you are not a good organist. No. Those people who have done that, they come back to us, learn everything. And I'm saying that it's not like we can't play more keys. We can play many keys because we know the formula. Yes, but I always teach with this here, and I always want you to advance in one key before you think of even playing that. That one, you do it at your leisure time. I wish be after being able to know every progression, follow songs rightly, play praises correctly. Then you transfer it there. You listening to me, you don't know anything. What are you transferring? And so you heard somebody saying that play all keys. So you have stopped the level that you are and you are playing all keys, and that is why you are seeing no improvement in your play. I'm really serious about this matter. Let no one deceive you that go and play all keys and that is what will make you a good organist. Try that and you know the number of years that you're going to waste. You can put your comment in the comment section. This is the right thing I'm teaching. I'm not saying that you shouldn't learn the right key or you shouldn't learn to play all keys. Yes, I'm not saying it's wrong. That's why I said that it is right to learn all the keys, but you have to know the time to do that. And the best time to do that is when you have already finished learning everything. You see that in your mind, you are fully fed your mind up with everything. Like your mind is full on, your mind is very now matured on playing songs. Whenever you go to programs, people sing, you can play praises very well. You have learned all your licks. Then you use those leisure times to learn all the keys, because now the white man who manufactured keyboard has made it easier for us to play all the keys on just one key, and it is the transpose. It's the same thing applies to cars. In the beginning, there was only manual cars, and now they are saying that they are going to remove all manual cars within some few time. They will remove all manual cars from the system, and it will be left with automatic cars. Even cars with fuel, they are going to remove it, and they are going to fill the whole country or the whole system with electric cars. Why don't we say that? Because we don't know how to do zim. Like if you are using automatic manual car, you have to do it like this, and you will be changing the clutches. So because you are not using a manual, an automatic car, like because Benz is not a manual car and it's an automatic car. Tico, that is a manual car, is good and is better than Benz. Why don't you say that? No. As time goes forward, say when time is going forward and things are changing and you don't change, you become a cake. Never let anyone deceive you with any archaic statement and waste your time in learning the keyboard. Because you follow these kind of people, you have stopped playing on learning your progression. That is the most important, because progression is not something that you can learn overnight. It is something that you have to get the right information. You have to learn very well. You have to be taught on it. You have to be rehearsing very well on it before you get it. And I'm still reminding you, if you want to play progression, you are still finding difficulties in playing progression, call me right now on 054 193 1255. And I'll take care of you one-on-one. Anything about anything, if you want to play all the keys too, I will just help you throughout. But not until... Fine, if you want to play right now, fine, I will help you through. But my advice for you is that if you are a beginner, you are not good, you have not bettered your play very well, please focus on bettering your play. And you learn playing all the keys later with your leisure time, because right now, transpose has made everything easier. And it's not a sin to play on transpose. Go and ask the powerful organists. Most of them are transposing, and it is the best thing to do because it is very important. They brought it in. Why don't you pick a car from Kumasi and go to Accra and tell somebody something? If you want to discuss something with the person, than picking a phone and calling the person. Does that mean that you are very weak? Oh, please let us learn and let us grow in our play. So please, playing all keys are important. But I'm finishing. The last thing is that you have to learn, if you really even want to learn all keys, to play all keys, let it be at the back. Let it be like when you are even done. When you are done learning everything on the keyboard and you see that, yes, you are at the greatest level, it even makes things easier and you are going to play very, very well like a pro. Never let anyone deceive you. You can play and play very well. You need just the best coaching and you do it like everyone is doing it very well. Call me right now on 054 193 1255. Subscribe to this channel, like this video, put your comments in the comment section. The name remains Dr. Strength.